Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaubby. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Ryan Jeffers.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. On the hill here today, Kevin Gausman. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, he's definitely had his struggles so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Fires over to Guerrero. One up, one down. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. It's something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a hitter to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden players get fired up in the dugout, and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
Ryan Jeffers in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ball one low.
I got a ball, one strike.
And strike two. 2 out, space is empty. Now a fly ball to right center. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. On to the bottom of the first. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Simeon Woods Richardson.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Number 36 stands in now and watches strike one. Woods Richardson, a 6'3" righty, 23 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round. Back in 2018. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. And ball one.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Castro makes the catch, and there's one gone. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Dalton Varsho.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Two down, nobody on. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. And a base hit.
Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and it did it perfectly.
Justin Turner now at the plate as he swings through strike one. one ripped. Makes the catch, inning over. End of one, and we're still scoreless. New inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Max Kepler. Gosman back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Left-hand hitter waits to the right side, and he grabs it foul. And a payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Kicks and deals. And there's ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Carlos Correa in the box now. Takes strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone bird. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is
that one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Alex Kirilloff up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Next offering way off the plate. And the right-hander deals.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
The pitch. And ball four to a board.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Willie Castro in the box now. Takes strike one.
0-1's the count.
And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
He makes the catch, and there's two down.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
And that one clips the corner.
0-2.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the second. Gonna count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up.
Right through there, got it. Out number 3. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Back here at Rogers Center, and now the catcher comes up to him. Danny Jansen. The pitch. Just missed. Now a screamer into the outfield. Castro pulls that one down, and there's one down. Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off he'll find a hole. Bo Bichette up to the dish. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings and misses. That's strike two.
It looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
That's out.
Yeah, that's outside. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off that pitch.
Here's a high chopper. And that quickly 2 away. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Bottom half of inning number 2. Good eye in that spot.
1-1.
Bounced up the middle. Correa on the run. Throw to first. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Jose Miranda. And he deals. And a foul ball. In the dirt. And now it's even 1-1. That's inside.
That's inside.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that one finds its way through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And here is Edouard Julien. And that one almost got him. That misses the zone. Ball 2. The pitch. And another ball. Trevor Larnach hitting on deck circle. With the go-ahead run at first, we're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a base hit right there. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's Trevor Larnach. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And fouled off. The pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Top of the third, no score. And here it comes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that is a big first out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swings through that one out in front that time.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Max Kepler at the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. That one clips the outside corner. 0-1. Miranda at second. Julien on at first with 2 down. And the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that's the third out. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Bottom of the inning, and now Kevin Biggio. The right-hander back to work. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. There's a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here.
count.
Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Drag bunt back towards the mound. In plenty of time to first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And now the center fielder, he's 0 for 1. In the dirt, blocked.
0-1.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. Dives, but it's off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction and dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. The run scores from third. On the board first, it's 1-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now, and he's already singled in this game. Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Man on second, 2 down. Out towards right center field. And it falls. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it. Here's Justin Turner, 0 for 1 so far. Base hit center field. Aimed to score from third. It's 2-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down, and now for the Jays, Danny Jansen. He's 0 for 1. Bounce to the left side. Miranda. Over to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. Start of the 4th, and now Carlos Correa.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that's down and away.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a blooper back behind short. Makes the grab, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And there's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The Twins down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4. And 1 and 2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 on the way. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty. Out to short. Bichette whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Castro, the next to hit, takes outside. He swings and fouls 1 off. Pitch misses. 2-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And a base hit right there. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda. And he takes one right on the black. And that is strike 1.
Well, I guarantee you, after that last visit from the pitching coach, all he did was remind his pitcher, focus on this hitter and nothing else.
Ground ball to the right side. And he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Castro, the lead runner, out at second. Santana at first. 2 out of the inning. Hard hit left side. To second, there's Falefa. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Twins strand a pair, and they're down 2-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Jays, Bichette. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa next up for the Blue Jays. Kiner-Falefa really thriving with the bat this season here at home. High fly ball, right field. Kepler on his way over. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Kevin Biggio.
And at first, Kevin Biggio up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Base knock right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Ernie Clement now at the plate. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder. Foul ball there. Bichette, the lead runner at second. Biggio on at first with 2 down. Center field. Castro under it. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Is leave a pair. They're up 2-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Yimi Garcia. He's been so good against lefties. Bounced out to short.
Number 93.
Fires over to Guerrero. One down.
The back, number 9. Designated hitter.
Trevor Larnach, the next twin up to hit. First pitch misses. There's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Slings it across. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The Twins down to their final out. Ryan Jeffers, the next twin up to hit. And that's downstairs and outside. The Twins trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Popped up. Connor Falefa has this one sized up, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, a low-scoring ball game in this one. 2-0 game, few errors, pretty clean. That's kind of what you want to see in terms of defense and pitching. A couple of runs was all it took to get the W today.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.